Morning, bait makers. Again, afternoon by the time you guys see this. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to day 2 of my series, 6 best quake urchin colors for the Pacific Northwest. Yesterday we kicked off with the bait fish, the silver shiner. Sorry, I have 5,000 things going on this morning. It's already been a crazy morning. It's actually later in the morning and I've got to go to work. But I wanted to continue this and get this going, and I have to go out to the pond still and record that. Yesterday's fiasco at the pond, quite funny. Fish actually tried to take it. Wasn't good. Thought I was going to lose the fish. So from now on, there will be no hooks, barbs in the thing. I'm going to put a little, cut the hook basically off. It'll be the metal piece with the tie, but I'm just going to push it straight in. I do not want to hurt one of my fish out there. So yeah, anyways, let's move on. Today, we're moving on to color number 5 in the hottest 6 quake colors series. That's going to be number 6 is the silver baitfish. Number 5 is the chameleon. What is the chameleon? This is a color that a lot of guys overlook because it looks one way on the shelf, but behaves completely differently underwater. We're going to get the plastic heated up. It's actually getting vacuumed right now, as you hear. We're going to mix in a couple different flakes, and then we're going to drop it into my 4,000-gallon pond, just like I said, and then we'll see what we have. Watch the magic happen with your own eyes. We'll see. Alright, bait makers, I took that 1 cup and I poured it in half because I am running out of the super hard plastic from bait makers, or from bait plastics. So to continue on with my 6th day, I felt, oh my gosh, I better change this over. I was doing full cups. The first one was a full cup. This was about to be a full cup, but I can't sustain the 6 days. I don't have 6 cups of super hard plastics. I do have some on order. It's just not here yet, and I don't know that I would be able to make all 6 days, and that's my goal. I don't want to have an interruption. I don't want to have a break. So, bait making community, we have to adjust on the fly and move things around. So what is chameleon? Alright, I named it that just to throw people off. The chameleon is actually going to be motor oil. Show this to all the cameras. So I like the Lure Works motor oil. It's brown, green, amber, and I mix it a little different than normal motor oil. I do red. I do the 0.015 bait plastics red. Let me check this real fast. So 0.015 bait plastics red. And you know what? Let me just set these here so if someone's interested and they want to write it down. Those are, I guess that's like the normal, right? That would be the normal. Well, Barlow's has large chameleon glitter, and it's motor oil. So I've been putting that in there, and what that has helped, I think, my bait do is there's times where it pulls out that green a little more, and I like it. I don't own all the different motor oils. In fact, I own that one, and I own Dead On Plastics, or no, it's synthetic. It's synthetic. Where is it at? There it is. Synthetic. So yeah. So this is the other one I own. But I chose not to do this one. I do like this one a lot. I wanted to do the Lure Works because that's the one that I have been, I guess, selling. That's the one that, for me, the Lure Works, the red glitter, and the chameleon glitter, that's the one that I've been producing the most of, and it's been selling. So to keep with the faith of, hey, these are my top 6 sellers in the Pacific Northwest, I haven't used this in the quakes. I have used it in worms. I have not used it in quakes. Maybe I should do that too and show it. Maybe I'll add it as, no, can't add it as part of this video because I'm trying to keep in the 6 days. I got to get to work and I'm already talking too much. Let me check this vacuum. 5. Episode 5. Okay, let's get these out of here. So what are we doing? Here's this. So when you look at raw motor oil plastic in the cup, it looks like a dark translucent amber brown. Almost like old oil drained out of a truck. That's what I think of. So we only have half cup. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 10 is going to be okay. It doesn't need to be opaque and it doesn't need to be transparent. Oh wow, look at that brown. Whew. Dang, can I get any green? Holy cow. Wow, that came out very brown. Very brown. Why did that come out so brown? I've been sitting here shaking this thing. I don't remember. Lureworks has never come out that brown, not like that. What's going on here? There should be green. It sounds like, am I out of card or out of battery on that one? Not enough space, not a card. Okay, the phone is still going. There is green, I see it there now. So, wow. I guess maybe I'm just used to a 1 cup. But I'm doing like 30 drops in a 1 cup. This is, I'm gonna have to remember, half cup, I'm gonna have to break these down. These are gonna have to be smaller. So I'm not gonna do a quarter. I'm gonna try a 16th of the red flake. And again, that's the 0.015 red hex. Now, with the motor oil, it is a larger flake. So you know what? Let's try a 16th. If I go up to an 1/8, that's fine. I can go up to an 1/8. I'm not gonna do heaping because, and you see that, the red green? God, I just love it. You know, I also love Christmas, so maybe that's why. But yeah, let's see. So I'm usually like between 20 and 30. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head right now. Between 20 and 30 for a full cup of drops. And I just don't remember this being this reddish brown. And I made this recently. I don't know what the deal is. I could have sworn I can see green. I mean, it's fully mixed. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this in the microwave. It's only a half cup. So it burns up really quick. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with that right there. We're gonna shoot that. Again, this is my number 5. This is motor oil. We'll see what happens. The main part is getting the transparency just right. That's why I don't want to add more drops, because I'm like, I'm only doing a half a cup. And the only way that green's going to show through is if there's transparent portions. Now, the tentacles are going to be transparent, so, you know, we'll see. I just don't want to lose that magic. And the magic is that dark, the more solid areas are the darker amber red, and then the smaller appendages are the green, right? So to turn this into a true weapon, you know, it's got to have that. It has to have that shift. If it doesn't have that shift, it's not really it's not really doing it for me. So let's see, experiment. This is my normal color. I'm not taking away from my normal color here. It's what I normally do. I just don't normally do it in a half a cup. So that's that. I think that is the part that is throwing my visual acuity off. So, because I mean, motor oil is a true technician's color. I mean, bass fishermen have been using it forever. I'm gonna purge this, get out this air. Of course, I don't have my gloves on. I'm just all over the place. All right, let's see. There's a purge. I know my temperature on the plastic is fine. I didn't even check it, but I guarantee it's 340-ish. After coming out of here, it was 312. So I think that's going to be fine. I can see the green on the edges like I'm used to. And then any of the splatter that came over is green. So my fears are kind of lessening that this is true to color. If it is not true to the color of what I normally sell or what I like, I'm going to have to do it over. And I'm going to have to figure out, you know, I can use black craw tube from Dead On Plastics. I've kind of switched from that to the super hard because the super hard in the water looks really good, and I really like it. So we'll see. Problems, but nothing I can't overcome. So motor oil is also what we call like a fluorescent color. Under the shop lights that I have overheads, and then I have this one off to the side that you guys have seen. It undergoes a radical shift. There's nothing better than when I'm out in the pond, on a lake, in the salt water, seeing it in the water. That's where it truly shines. But here, I've noticed that it definitely has a different saturation level, different color. You kind of get that greenish yellow UV, and it shifts with the red flake. So let's see, where does this one want to go? Let's take this off. Oh, there we go. Oh, the ball fell out. Okay, yeah. I can tell you now that the color is very close to what I'm used to pouring. It even has the right saturation level where I don't want that motor oil to be so opaque in there. Yeah. No, that looks good. So you can see the red. That's why I do the red. I do the motor oil flake, so you get some green flakes in there and some larger red ones. But that red flake really, really makes that look good. So 1 second. Well, we're not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to set that over there. I'll remember to go get that. And you know, when I shot this, that's why I have this. I don't know how to use it. Okay. Sorry. Did I shoot another one like that? I sure did. And again, I get so involved in all this stuff. Sorry, I'm a Capricorn. My brain transitions so fast. I'm thinking one thing, doing another, then I immediately go to something else, and then I start talking about something else. My wife gets on me all the time for it. Okay, so where are we at? We're on this camera here because that camera is out of its SD card, and I'm not going to go change it right now. I'll do it in just a second. But there you go. You guys see this? So there's the other one. All right, I am going to, from here, I'm going to transfer over to the koi pond. I'm going to get these done and whatever, but I need to get going because I'm running behind. So next we'll be at the koi pond.
Ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come, can't hide. Gonna find you and then yo. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress, no success.
Put it in the water, Riley. Uh-oh. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Riley, point the camera at it. Look where the... No, you're not. You're way over to the right. Look, see the camera?
Someone else do it then.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. I'm just asking for a little help.
we are helping you, but you critique everything.
Well, it's because it has to be in the camera. Okay, that's going to take care of day 2, which is number 5, color 5, which was motor oil flake. Drop a comment below and let me know. Have you ever fished shifting motor oil? If you haven't, give it a try. It's definitely works. It's very, very good. Make sure you're subscribed to the notifications and you're locked in, because once a day for the next 6 days, I'm putting these out, and you're going to need that keyword on each one of these videos. So the keyword today is going to be look. So you're going to type in look and the word before it, what is it, 2-3 words after it, and then you're going to put your guess for what you think number 6 is. Of course, you're going to do that on the 5th video. You're not going to do it now, but you can comment now and let me know how you like it so far. How do you like this? Do you like the contest? I would appreciate if you didn't put the word of the day, because that takes away your ability at the end to put it all together, have your little sentence there, which is what it's making, and it just takes away from you having a chance, right? Because everybody that gets it right, I'm going to randomly decide with a random generator. Everyone's going to get assigned a number. I'm going to do a random generator. Boom, that person, if let's say 20 people put it right, they all have it right, it's going to be a random out of 20. And then I will announce it live on that 6th video. Is my guess is that I'm going to announce it on that 6th video. I've got to announce it before the 6th video, because people could go in and after the 6th video type the whole sentence in or whatever. But so I'm right before the 6th video when I start shooting, which will probably... All right, sorry about that, bait makers. Love in the middle of my speech when it throws in there, boop, turns off, battery dead. My mistake, didn't see it running down. We're at 99%. Guess that battery wasn't fully charged. So what I was saying is basically that sentence. You're going to have that sentence. You're going to put that in there. And I want to have that done. I'm probably going to put this video out. Today's Monday. I'll have the first one out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that means Saturday, right? Saturday. I'm going to shoot it early Saturday morning. Because right now my plan is to have these go live about 2 p.m. Pacific Northwest time. But on Saturday, I'm probably going to shoot it at like 6 or 7 in the morning. And I want it to go live around 10 Pacific time. 10 in the morning. So I will probably shoot that. I'm going to say, if you've guessed, you'll have all Friday up to Saturday morning. And I'll probably shoot all the stuff. And then I'm going to start editing it. And when I'm editing it, I'm going to look. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to put all the stuff. And I'll probably be sitting at my desk, or I'll be by the pond, or I'll be somewhere when I announce the winner. And I'm going to clip that probably right at the end. Just go, okay, everyone's commented. Here's the winner. I have to do it at some point, and I got to cut it off because I can't put this video out and then have people go in and be like, or not this video, put out number 5 or put out number 6, and then you would get the whole sentence at number 6 instead of having to watch each video. And that's kind of why I'm like, in the comments section, you don't want to reveal those words. In fact, I'm probably only saying them once, possibly twice within the video, and that's it. So it's making people watch. And I think this, I've done it on the outro, I've done it on the end on the first 2 videos. So I'm going to move it around. I would like to see people watching my video. I don't care if you even fast forward and just trying to find it. I want people to watch the videos. I'm making the videos for a reason. Watch them. If you don't want to watch them, don't. But I really like if you like and subscribe and comment. I don't make any money off of it. I like the interaction. I like the community talking in there, people answering questions, and I'm trying to inspire people to comment, to talk about it, to say things. I wish people would talk on my Facebook more, or I wish we could have more conversation, not just putting out a YouTube and here you go. And I don't know how the big YouTubers do it. I've talked to a few of them here or there, whatever, but there's not like, I love when Chris does his live shows, Bait Chuckin' does his live shows, and there's that interaction, right? And I really can't do a live show right now. It's just no one would show up. It's in the morning, and I'm working on second shift, so you wouldn't have, there would be no interaction. I'd have to do it on a Saturday maybe, and then no one's going to show up because they're doing Saturday events. So, it's hard for me to do a live show. So I'm saying, hey, I want this, but I'm not willing to do it. Or I'm willing to do it, I just don't have the time. In a couple weeks, I'll be off second shift, I'll be on first shift, and I'll be able to probably do it then. So maybe midsummer I'll be able to do a live show. But heck, I don't even have the fan base yet to do a live show. Because a live show, and Jason, John, and Wade show up, and I'm like, woohoo! My 3 friends I talk to all the time are on my live feed. Yeah, that's not going to be happy. That's not going to be good. We're talking the same thing we always talk, and it's going to be the same opinions and this. Yeah, I would rather have a multitude of people show up. So long-winded. I really have to get out of here. I'm already using my flex time. I'm going to show up an hour. I can flex an hour late. Let's not get into that, where I work and any of that stuff. So I'm already using that flex. I got to go take a shower. I got to change out of this and get professional or more professional business attire on. Hey, that's Stream. I'm out of here.